Your cat sits peacefully on the windowsill, bathed in warm afternoon light. Everything looks perfect, safe, normal. But what if I told you that right now, in this very moment, your home might be harboring silent dangers that are slowly damaging your cat's health, shortening their life, or breaking their spirit without you ever noticing? This isn't just another pet tips video. This is your wake-up call. Veterinarians worldwide are raising urgent red flags about everyday household behaviors that seem completely harmless to us but are secretly devastating to our cats. The terrifying part? These dangers are unfolding inside your home, under your watch, every single day. And most cat parents have no idea. Today, we're exposing the hidden threats lurking in plain sight. From seemingly innocent household items to the way you show affection, from the air your cat breathes to the emotional silence they're drowning in. By the end of this video, you'll see your home and your relationship with your cat through completely different eyes. But I need you to stay until the very end, because the final mistake we reveal might be the most dangerous one of all. Let's start with the danger hiding in plain sight. The innocent objects that kill. That hair tie on your coffee table, the plastic bag from this morning's shopping, the ribbon from last month's birthday. They look harmless. Your cat thinks they're toys. But these everyday objects are silent killers. Rubber bands, string, thread, dental floss, earbuds, twist ties. Cats are attracted to these because of texture and movement. But when swallowed, they don't just pass through. They twist, tangle, and block the intestines. Veterinary emergency rooms see this constantly. A healthy cat arrives in sudden crisis, and the X-ray reveals something as simple as a shoelace coiled inside their digestive tract. Surgery is expensive, traumatic, and sometimes too late. And those plastic shopping bags? They contain chemical residues. If your cat climbs inside and gets trapped, suffocation is a real risk. The fix is simple, but requires discipline. Store all small, stringy, or plastic objects out of reach. Offer real, vet-approved toys instead. Rotate them weekly. Replace temptation with safety, because your cat doesn't know what's dangerous. You do. The sleep you're stealing. Cats sleep between 12 and 16 hours a day, but they're not just sleeping anywhere. They choose locations carefully, places that feel warm, secure, and familiar. Have you ever reached down to pet your sleeping cat, thinking it's a sweet moment, or move them off the couch because they're in your spot? To you, it's casual. To them, it's a violation. Every time you wake a cat for your own affection or displace them from their chosen resting place, you're sending a message. Your comfort doesn't matter here. Over time, this chips away at trust. Your cat begins to avoid you. They hide in harder-to-reach places. Some even develop anxiety-related behaviors like over-grooming or restlessness. Let sleeping cats lie. It's not just a saying, it's a fundamental rule. When you honor their need for uninterrupted sleep, you're building trust. And trust is the foundation of every healthy bond. The window that becomes a trap. Cats crave height. It makes them feel safe and in control. But too many homes have open windows, unsecured balconies, or furniture placed dangerously close to edges. You think, my cat is smart, they won't jump. But cats don't calculate risk like we do. One sudden noise, one bird flying past, one moment of pure instinct, and they leap. It's called high-rise syndrome, and emergency clinics see it every week. Cats falling from 2nd, 5th, even 10th-story windows. Broken legs, shattered jaws, internal bleeding. Some don't make it. Others survive but live in chronic pain forever. The solution? Install sturdy window screens. Use cat-safe netting on balconies. Create intentional vertical spaces like cat trees and wall-mounted shelves away from dangerous edges. Let them climb safely, because their instincts won't change, but your environment can. The routine that's missing. Cats are creatures of rhythm. In the wild, their day follows predictable patterns. But inside our homes, where mealtimes shift and play sessions are random, their internal rhythm collapses. The result? Midnight zoomies, early morning yowling, random aggression, restlessness at night. These aren't personality quirks. They're symptoms of a disrupted circadian rhythm. Research from Cornell University found that cats without structured daily enrichment were significantly more prone to anxiety, overgrooming, and compulsive behaviors. The lack of routine doesn't just annoy you, it harms them. The fix is simple. Feed your cat at the same times every day. Schedule 10-minute play sessions morning and evening. Keep lighting and noise levels consistent. When a cat trusts the rhythm of their environment, their body and mind relax completely. Because indoor cats aren't bored, they're confused, and that confusion slowly erodes their sense of safety. The affection that hurts. You think you're being sweet. You scoop up your cat, hold them close, stroke their fur while whispering how much you love them. But instead of melting into your arms, they squirm. Their tail flicks, their ears flatten. And the moment you release them, they bolt. You laugh it off. She's just moody. But what if she's not? What if your cat is withdrawing not because she's distant, but because she's overwhelmed? Here's the truth. Love for cats is about choice, not closeness. When you force contact or ignore their signals, you're not showing love. You're violating boundaries. Picking up a cat that doesn't want to be held triggers their flight response. In the wild, being lifted means danger. The signs are always there. Ears tilted back, tail twitching, whiskers tightening, eyes widening. These are quiet pleas. And when we ignore those pleas repeatedly, they stop trusting us. They stop approaching, not because they don't love you, but because they learned your love doesn't feel safe. So what should you do instead? Let them come to you. Sit down. Be still. Extend a hand. Wait. When they choose to rub against your leg or sit beside you, that's trust. That's real affection, and it's worth infinitely more than forced cuddles. Waking a cat for affection is also interpreted as a threat. Constant disruption leads to irritability and stress. They start hiding. They sleep less. They become reactive. Let sleeping cats lie. It's essential for their emotional stability. And then there's petting in the wrong places. Belly, tail base, back paws. These areas are packed with nerve endings and naturally guarded. When you touch them anyway, your cat may tolerate it briefly, but internally, they're uncomfortable. Over time, they begin avoiding even safe touches because they've learned your hands are unpredictable. Pay attention. A cat leaning in, purring, eyes gently closing? Green light. Tail twitch, flattened ears? Stop immediately. Affection should be a dance, not a demand. The air they're breathing. You light a lavender candle, spray citrus cleaner on the counters, plug in a vanilla-scented diffuser. To you, it smells fresh. To your cat, it's suffocating. Cats have a sense of smell 14 times stronger than ours. That floor cleaner? It's like walking through a chemical fog. That essential oil diffuser? It could be causing headaches or respiratory distress. Tea tree oil, eucalyptus, peppermint, cinnamon, these are neurotoxic to cats even in small doses. And paraffin wax candles release toxins when burned. Symptoms of scent sensitivity are subtle. Increased hiding, sneezing, paw licking, avoiding certain rooms. They don't understand where the discomfort is coming from. They just know something feels wrong. Switch to pet-safe, unscented cleaning products. Use baking soda and vinegar for natural cleaning. Replace air fresheners with ventilation. Skip the scent altogether. Your cat won't miss it. The plants that poison. That beautiful potted lily, the trendy snake plant, the aloe vera vibe window. They're calming to look at, but to your cat, they're lethal. Lilies, pothos, English ivy, sago palms, snake plants, aloe vera, the list is long. A single bite can cause drooling, vomiting, seizures, kidney failure, or death. Cats will chew, especially bored indoor cats seeking stimulation. By the time symptoms appear, the damage has already begun. Check every plant in your home. If it's even mildly toxic, remove it immediately. Replace the danger with something safe, like catgrass, catnip, spider plants, Boston ferns. The water they won't drink. Cats are notoriously bad at drinking water. In nature, they get hydration from prey. But inside our homes, with dry kibble and still water, dehydration becomes a silent threat. Stale water breeds bacteria. Dust settles, and cats won't drink water they sense is off. Dehydration leads to urinary crystals, kidney disease, constipation, lethargy. You might not notice until it's too late. Change your cat's water at least twice a day. Clean the bowl daily. Consider a cat water fountain. Moving water encourages drinking. Some cats prefer multiple bowls placed around the house, away from their food. It seems small, but it's life-saving. The silence that's breaking them. You feed them, clean the litter box, pet them in passing, but when's the last time you truly engaged? When's the last time you played for 10 focused minutes? When's the last time you spoke to them like a friend? Cats aren't toys, but they're also not ornaments. They need stimulation, mental, physical, emotional. Without it, they begin to withdraw, not dramatically, quietly. This is the invisible mistake, the one you can't see, but your cat feels every single day. Emotional neglect. It doesn't look like danger, but it changes everything. Your cat may not be physically alone, but they feel emotionally invisible. Over time, that silence becomes their reality. They stop trying to connect because they believe you stopped listening. But it's not too late. Rebuilding that bond starts with just 5 minutes a day, fully present, no distractions. Sit beside them. Let them come to you. Let silence become safety again. Reintroduce purposeful play. Use wand toys. Let them chase, stalk, win. This isn't just fun, it's emotionally fulfilling. Rotate toys weekly. Add boxes, tunnels, puzzle feeders. Speak to them, not in baby talk, but in your natural voice. Your tone, your rhythm, your presence, these become bridges back to trust. Cats build routines with people as much as with spaces. They memorize the sound of your footsteps, your bedtime voice. Remove those rituals, and they feel lost. Restore them, and they'll return to you. Slowly, but faithfully. The bond you can still save. Sometimes the greatest danger inside your home isn't physical, it's emotional. It's the quiet erosion of connection. No more tail flicks, no more chirps, just silence. Many owners mistake that silence for independence, but what's really happening is emotional detachment. Cats don't hold grudges, but they do remember how you made them feel, and if you've made it this far, it means you care deeply. Small, thoughtful adjustments, a bird feeder outside the window, calming music when you're gone, interactive toys, reliable presence. That's what they need. Not luxury, consistency, safety, affection on their terms. Because when you truly see your cat, when you stop overlooking the silent signals and start honoring their needs, you don't just transform their life, you transform yours too. If this video opened your eyes, like, subscribe, and comment which mistake surprised you most. Your cat is counting on you.